Live from Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, it's time for Arkansas Tech Golden Suns basketball. Tonight, the nationally 14th-ranked Golden Suns host the Henderson State Reddies in Great American Conference action here on River Country KCJC. Good evening, friends. My name is Sam Streisner. Thank you for joining us. Kelly Davis will be along in just a few minutes. Arkansas Tech is 19-3 overall and 17-1 in the GAC. The Golden Suns saw their 13-game winning streak come to an end on Monday with an 82-79 double overtime loss at Harding University. Tonight, Arkansas Tech gets a second try to clinch the GAC regular season championship outright and collect the 33rd 20-win season in the 39-year history of its intercollegiate women's basketball program. Henderson State is 11-13 overall and 10-8 in the GAC. Like the Golden Suns, the Reddies have already secured a berth in the GAC tournament March 3rd through the 6th in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Now Henderson State is competing for the best seed possible. The Reddies will also try to do something they have not done in more than 9 years tonight. That is beat Arkansas Tech in Russellville. For the Golden Suns, additional motivation arrived yesterday when the first NCAA Division II Central Region rankings of the season were released. Arkansas Tech is number 5 in the region, meaning they are in good position for one of 8 spots in the NCAA Tournament Central Regional, but they must finish strong to remain in the good graces of the regional committee. Thank you for joining us. Let's break for 2 minutes and then come back with the starting lineups. This is Golden Suns basketball. The starters for tonight's Great American Conference women's basketball game at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. First for our guests from Arkadelphia, the Henderson State Reddies, 11-13 overall, 10-8 in the GAC. Jill Thomas is in her 3rd season as the Henderson State head coach, and her record is 34-44. At the guards for the Reddies, Victoria Stewart, a 5'8" senior from Philadelphia, Mississippi, 12.5 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 2.6 assists per game. Haley Henson, a 5'6" sophomore from Greenwood, she averages 11 points, 11 points, 1.6 rebounds, I should say, and 1.7 assists per game. The third guard is Lexus Weber, a 5'9" freshman from Arlington, Texas. She averages 2.9 points and 4.8 rebounds per game. And the fourth guard for Henderson State is Mo Bedford, a 5'7" junior from Houston, Texas, 7.1 points, 4 rebounds, and 2.7 assists per game. The forward for Henderson State is Delencia Keener, their all-time leader in career rebounds. She is a 5'8" senior from Texarkana, 17.6 points and 9.1 rebounds per game. Now the starters for the nationally 14th ranked Arkansas Tech Golden Suns, 19-3 overall, 17-1 in the Great American Conference. Dave Wilbers is in his 9th season as the Arkansas Tech head coach with a record of 210 and 53. Roman Tubner is his assistant. The guards tonight for Arkansas Tech University will be Callie White, a 5'8" junior from Fort Smith, 8.2 points, 1.9 rebounds, and 2.7 assists per game. Bree Brooks, a 5'5" senior from Tyler, Texas, 8 points, 2.7 rebounds, and 4.5 assists per game. Anissa Pounds, a 5'9" junior from Kotka, Finland, she averages 12.1 points, 3 rebounds, and 2.5 assists per game. And the forwards for the Golden Suns are Aujane Dawkins, a 6'1" junior from Oakland, California, 8.6 points and 6 rebounds per game. And the All-American from Bryan, Texas, Fatima Adams, a 5'9" senior, averaging 21.5 points and 9.5 rebounds per game. It is the 80th all-time women's basketball meeting between Arkansas Tech University and Henderson State University, and we are glad that you are along for the ride on River Country, KCJC, and ArkansasTechSports.com. Coming up later tonight at around 7:30 p.m., it'll be the Wonder Boys of Arkansas Tech taking on the Henderson State men. Please come on out to Tucker Coliseum and join us for a great American Conference basketball doubleheader here tonight. Right now we will break for 3 minutes and then come back with the opening tip. This is Golden Suns basketball.
See why the towns are
Back at John E. Tucker Coliseum on the campus of Arkansas Tech University in Russellville as we get ready for Great American Conference basketball tonight on River Country KCJC and ArkansasTechSports.com. We're joined as always by Mr. Kelly Davis, the Director of Alumni Relations at Arkansas Tech University. Kelly, it's getting down to crunch time in the Great American Conference races and not very many berths remaining on the women's side for next month's conference tournament.
No, actually there's just 2 remaining. 6 have secured a spot in the GAC tournament. That's your Golden Suns. Harding, Southwest Oklahoma, Southern Arkansas, Southeast Oklahoma, and these Henderson State Lady Reddies. So there's only 2 spots left. Oklahoma Baptist at 9-9, they were ineligible. So that has freed up a little space for at least East Central or UAM to hopefully get into one of those spots. There's still some time for Ouachita to grab, but they're going to have to pretty much win on out and get a lot of help. So it's narrowing down, but tonight there's some important games tonight. Southern Arkansas travels to Searcy. They're taking on Harding. Very important game. UA Monticello at Ouachita. Southeast Oklahoma at Southwest Oklahoma. East Central at Southern Nazarene. And Oklahoma Baptist at Northwest Oklahoma.
As we mentioned earlier, this will be the 80th all-time women's basketball meeting between Arkansas Tech and Henderson State. The Golden Suns have a record of 67-12 all-time against the Reddies, including a 33-6 record against Henderson State in games played here at Tucker Coliseum, or at least in Russellville. A couple of the earliest ones weren't here at Tucker Coliseum, but 33-6 in Russellville against the Reddies. The Golden Suns have won the last 5 meetings between these 2 programs and 17 of the last 18, including an 87-64 win over Henderson State earlier this year in Arkadelphia. The difference that night was rebounding. The Golden Suns had a plus 14 rebound margin over the Reddies that night, and that translated into a 28-9 edge in second chance points for the Golden Suns. Henderson State, an undersized team, and the Golden Suns will look to take advantage of the prowess on the glass of such players as Ajane Dawkins, Fatima Adams, Danielle Frazier, and others here tonight as the Golden Suns go for a regular season sweep of the Reddies. It'll be Ajane Dawkins to jump center for Tech. She'll go up against Lexus Weber. The Golden Suns in their home whites trimmed in green and gold. Henderson State wearing road anthracite uniforms trimmed in maroon and white. The Golden Suns win the opening tip, and they go on offense first against a 2-3 zone defense from Henderson State. Feed down low for Dawkins. Turnaround jumper from the right block is no good, and the defensive rebound is cleared by Mo Bedford of Henderson State. Stewart gets it in the front court, back out front to Bedford. She hands it off for Haley Henson. Henson, who is 9 of 13 from three-point range her last 2 games, is defended by Anissa Pounds in the early going. Top of the key, Victoria Stewart. Lobs it on the left wing for Bedford. She'll shoot a long 2. It is good. Mo Bedford, 18-footer from the left wing. Henderson State leads 2-0. Into the front court, Bree Brooks. Left wing to Anissa Pounds. Three-pointer is good for Anissa Pounds, who has made a three-pointer in 29 consecutive regular season games now, and she gives the Golden Suns a 3-2 lead with 9:06 to go in the first quarter. On the other end, quick counterattack by Mo Bedford. It was blocked and rebounded by Callie White. Golden Suns into the front court. Bree Brooks, right wing, long 2 is no good off the back iron. Defensive rebound for Henderson State by Lexus Weber. Weber did not play the first time these 2 teams got together. Into the front court come the Reddies. Down by 1. They feed in the low post for Keener. Keener spins into the lane, and a held ball is called. Tying it up for the Golden Suns was Bree Brooks, and the Reddies will throw it in from the baseline with 18 on the shot clock. The inbounds pass will be made by Victoria Stewart. Stewart, 10th in the GAC in three-point field goals made this season. They get it out front for Henson. Henson gives it back on the right wing for Weber. Now in the corner for Stewart. Stewart wants to drive the baseline. Brooks does a great job staying in front. She's forced to give it up. Now Stewart gets it back. 4 to shoot. Drives into the lane. Stops, shoots, no good, and it did not draw iron. That'll be a shot clock violation against Henderson State, and some great defense that trip by Bree Brooks.
Good job on the defense. Like you said, stayed between the ball and the basket. That's most important.
The Golden Suns second in the GAC in both scoring defense and field goal percentage defense this year. and it showed that trip down the floor. Top of the key, Bree Brooks gives it at the high post for Adams. Fatima gave it up to Pounds, gets it right back, 10-foot jumper in the lane, no good for Adams. Rebound saved in by Adams. Loose ball taken, though, for Henderson State by Haley Henson, and Henson will bring it into the front court for the Reddies. It's 3-on-3, so she'll slow it down and wait for some more help. Gives it up to Stewart. Stewart's three is an air ball from the top of the key. Rebound out of bounds, and it'll belong to Arkansas Tech.
Well, it looked like she had to put a lot of oomph into that one to even get it close to the rim.
Stewart has made 45 three-pointers this year. She is a 34% shooter from beyond the arc, but not close that time. Top of the key, Bree Brooks gives it right wing to Pounds. Good ball movement here by the Suns against the zone defense. Feeding the low post for Pounds. Pounds couldn't cleanly handle the pass, able to get rid of it to Fatima Adams before she traveled. Now Callie White gives it to Bree Brooks on the right wing, 11 to shoot. Brooks, they leave her alone. She shoots a three. It is no good. The rebound is controlled by Henderson State's Victoria Stewart. Stewart has a 3-on-2 the other way into the lane, leaves it with the trailer Bedford. Bedford gives it to Weber, back out to Bedford. Golden Suns recover defensively. Feed in the low post for Keener. Callie White digs down, nearly stole it. They get it out to Weber. Weber drives, shot blocked by Dawkins, and they'll call Aujane, I believe, for the foul. It is. Aujane Dawkins gets her first personal foul, first team foul on the Golden Suns, and heading to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws for Henderson State is Lexus Weber. Weber, so far this season, is 13 of 29 at the free throw line. That is 45%. Her first try is on its way. It is short, no good. The Reddies, as a team, shoot 66% at the free throw line this season. That is 11th among the 12 members of the Great American Conference.
Probably need Anissa or Callie to pop another three to loosen that inside up a little bit.
She missed them both, and Aujane Dawkins rebounded the second one ahead to Bree Brooks. Her driving layup is no good. Offensive rebound by Anissa Pounds. Gives it to Brooks. Brooks drives. Layup no good. Bree gets her own rebound. A late whistle for a blocking foul against Henderson State. It'll be on Delencia Keener, her first, and the first team foul. And they're going to award 2 free throws to Bree Brooks, and Henderson State head coach Jill Thomas looking for a little explanation as to why that call was so late. And apparently the official was able to diffuse the situation with humor because Coach Thomas now has a smile on her face. The first free throw for Bree Brooks is good. She'll have another try. Brooks is a 62% free throw shooter this season. The Golden Suns, as a team, 69.3% at the line. That ranks 9th in the Great American Conference. Brooks gets both of those. 6:58 to go first quarter, and the Golden Suns lead it 5-2. Bedford into the front court for Henderson State. Gives it to Haley Henson, curling at the top of the key. She gives it up to Weber. Weber defended by Fatima Adams. Wants to drive in the left side of the lane. Layup is good for Lexus Weber. Weber, who did not score in 21 minutes against Ouachita Baptist on Monday night, has her first 2 points of this evening's game. Bree Brooks tries a quick counterattack, but her shot is blocked and rebounded by Lexus Weber. Henderson State into the front court. Victoria Stewart dribbles into the right corner, feeds it for Keener. Keener loses the handle, stolen away by Aujane Dawkins, and the Golden Suns will bring it into the front court, leading 5-4. 6:15 to go in the first quarter. Pounds for three, good. Anissa Pounds with her second three-pointer. She is 2 for 2 from beyond the arc, and the Golden Suns lead it 8-4.
Good move. She stepped in and stepped back, wide open.
Pounds now 13 of 22 from three-point range over her last 3 games. Bedford drive, left-handed layup good. Mo Bedford has 4 points for the Reddies. It's 8-6 Arkansas Tech. Bree Brooks over the timeline. Goes to the top of the key, gives it up right side for Pounds. Now they reverse it to the left wing for Callie White. Pounds gets it again, open for 3. It is in and out, no good. Defensive rebound for Henderson State by Lexus Weber. Bedford brings it over half court, goes to the top of the key. Callie White slows her down. Pass on the right wing for Weber. She gives it back to Bedford. 19 to shoot. Bounce pass, low push for Keener. Up and under move. Layup is good for Keener. Delencia Keener gets her first 2 points. 5:17 to go first quarter. Score is tied at 8 apiece. It is the first tie of the evening. Left wing Callie White gives it on the baseline for Aujane Dawkins. Skip pass right corner to Pounds. Pounds gives it to Brooks in the lane. Brooks layup no good. Rebounded by Keener for Henderson State. Victoria Stewart brings it into the front court. Chance for the Reddies to take the lead. Stewart all the way. Layup good. Victoria Stewart with the transition bucket. 4:51 to go first quarter. Henderson State has rattled off 6 unanswered points. They've made their last 4 field goal tries, and the Reddies lead it 10-8. Callie White changes that. Three-pointer from the left wing, good for the transfer from University of Missouri, Kansas City. Her three-pointer puts the Suns back in front 11-10. The Golden Suns are 3 of 5 from three-point range. A drive by Weber and a foul committed by Bree Brooks of Arkansas Tech. It is her first personal foul, team foul number 2. Timeout on the floor. 4:26 to go. First quarter, Arkansas Tech 11, Henderson State 10. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Golden Suns basketball. 4 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the first quarter. Arkansas Tech 11, Henderson State 10. A hot start from the field for the Reddies. They've made 5 of their first 7 field goal tries. Changes for the Golden Suns. Fatima Adams and Anissa Pound stay in the game. 3 new faces. Anna Lee Little, along with Kelsey McClure and Danielle Frazier. We'll more properly introduce them in a moment. Missed layup by Henderson State. Rebounded for the Suns by McClure. Ahead to Little. She leaves it with the trailer Frazier. 14-foot jumper good for Danielle Frazier. The junior out of Ricks, Arkansas, gives the Golden Suns a 13-10 lead. Danielle is averaging 7.8 points and 4.7 rebounds per game this year. Drive by Victoria Stewart and an armbar foul against Arkansas Tech's Kelsey McClure, a 5'9" junior from Muskogee, Oklahoma, averaging 4.4 points, 2.3 rebounds, and 1.5 assists per game. The other new face, Anna Lee Little, is a 6-foot junior guard from Starkville, Mississippi, 3.5 points, 2.7 rebounds per game. Drive by Bedford, left-handed layup blocked by Frazier, rebounded by McClure. Her outlet pass is poked away from behind, out of bounds by Victoria Stewart, and the Golden Suns will maintain possession. 3 minutes and 53 seconds to go, first quarter. Arkansas Tech with the basketball and a 13-10 lead. Henderson State maintains a 2-3 zone defense. Right wing Little, pass deflected. Frazier able to save it for the Suns, gets it out to McClure. McClure at the top of the key with 17 to shoot. Looks, drives down the right side of the lane. Layup is good. Danielle Frazier set the pick that freed McClure for the drive to the hoop. First 2 points for McClure and a 15-10 lead for Arkansas Tech.
Good job by Frazier to hold her ground and set that good screen.
Top of the key, Weber has it for Henderson State. In for the Reddies is McKendra Simmons, 5'11" sophomore forward from Round Rock, Texas. Missed jumper by Bedford, rebounded for the Suns by Adams. Fatima in transition, goes all the way, off balance, fadeaway is no good, but she drew a foul, and it'll be 2 free throws for Fatima Adams on a blocking foul against Henderson State's Victoria Stewart. Her first, team second, and Fatima Adams heads to the free throw line, where so far this season she is a 65% shooter. Adams is up to 4th in the nation in scoring now at 21.5 points per game. After her 33-point effort at Harding on Monday night, she has scored 20 or more points in 4 consecutive games. In addition to ranking 4th in the country, she now leads the Great American Conference in scoring. She has moved ahead of UA Monticello's Jordan Goforth for the league lead in scoring with 4 regular season games remaining. She goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line. 3:06 to go in the quarter. Suns lead 16-10. Left wing Bedford gives it out front for Henson. Henson defended by Anissa Pounds. Gives it back to Bedford on the left wing. Feed down low for Keener. Keener drew a foul. They will count the basket as Keener drove through the middle of the paint. The foul is called against Kelsey McClure, her second, team's 4th, and Delencia Keener will head to the line in search of her 5th point of the first quarter. Keener, a 67% free throw shooter on the year, for 17.6 points per game, fifth most in the GAC this season. She misses the free throw. Rebound. Victoria Stewart able to save it into Weber, and a bonus possession here for the Reddies, trailing 16-12 with 2:44 to go in the opening quarter. Out front, Haley Henson has it. Feeds it at the high post for Keener. Nearly stolen by the Suns off a deflection by Danielle Frazier. Now Stewart has it on the left wing for Henderson State. Drives, layup, no good. Good defense by McClure to force the miss. Frazier rebounded it ahead to Anissa Pounds. Pounds stops on the right wing. Thought about a long three. Instead they reverse it for Little. Annalise three is good. The Golden Suns are 4 out of 6 from beyond the arc. Annalie Little with her 11th three-pointer of the season and a 19-12 lead for the Suns. Feed into the low post for Keener. Keener layup good. A brilliant feed from the top of the key by Stewart, perfectly timed as she led Keener driving to the basket. And she was able to shake her defender for the layup. It's 19-14, a 5-point lead for the Suns. Keener has 6 points. Feed down low for Frazier. Shot blocked by Weber, but Frazier stays with it, gets her own rebound and puts it back up and in. Suns lead 21-14. Frazier with 4 points off the bench for Arkansas Tech. Left wing, Victoria Stewart on the dribble for Henderson State. Gives it out front for Bedford. Bedford defended by Annalie Little. Gets rid of it to Weber. Weber hands it off to Henson. Long three-pointer is good for Haley Henson. And if she can hit it from there, you just have to tip your hat to her. That was from about 25 feet on the right wing. Now Henson, all fired up by that three-pointer, commits a foul, trying to go for a steal, and she bumps Anissa Pounds.
That was a long ways off.
The foul on Henson is her first. Team foul number 3. The Suns will throw it in from the far sideline. McKendra Simmons returns for Henderson State. In place of Lexus Weber for the Golden Suns, Aujane Dawkins is back in place of Fatima Adams. Left baseline Frazier. 15-foot jumper does not go. Rebounded for Henderson State by Victoria Stewart. Henderson State with an 8-7 rebounding edge so far. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go, first quarter. Golden Suns lead 21-17. We are at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. A whistle away from the basketball. And a foul called against Arkansas Tech's Aujane Dawkins as she was fighting for first position with Delencia Keener. She fouls Keener. It's Dawkins' second, team foul number 5. And Keener will head to the free throw line where she is 0 for 1 so far tonight. The Reddies as a team are 0 for 3 at the line. But they're 8 out of 13, 62% from the field. First one for Keener is good. As she gets the roll, caught the front iron and then the backboard and came back through. A second try for Keener. She has 8 points shooting, she has 7 points shooting for 8. Her second free throw is good. 58.8 seconds to go first quarter. 21-19 is the Arkansas Tech lead. Right wing Annalie Little gives it out to McClure at the top of the key. Now Little gets it again. She gives to McClure. Feed at the high post for Frazier. Frazier dishes out for Pounds. Three-pointer is good for Anissa Pounds. She's 3 out of 4 from beyond the arc. 9 first quarter points for Pounds. And a 24-19 lead for the Golden Suns. Top of the key, Bedford on the dribble, defended by Annalie Little. Gives it to Simmons at the top. She throws it in the right corner for Stewart. Stewart drives the baseline. Stewart reverse layup is no good. Rebound to Annalie Little of Arkansas Tech. And the Golden Suns will attempt to hold for the final shot of the quarter. Arkansas Tech, 8 of 16 from the field so far, including 5 of 7, 71% from three-point range. Left corner Little. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Drives. Dishes out for Pounds. Anissa with it. 4 seconds left in the quarter. Dribbles to her left. Puts up the three. It is in and out. No good. And that is how the first quarter comes to an end. Arkansas Tech 24. Henderson State 19. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to the Golden Suns. the second quarter in Russellville. Golden Suns leading 24-19. Kelly has scores from elsewhere in the conference.
All right, now it's Harding 17, Southern Arkansas 14. Washita Baptist trails UA Monticello 19-14. It is Southwest Oklahoma 21, Southeast Oklahoma 16. Northwest Oklahoma 18, Oklahoma Baptist 16, and East Central trails Southern Nazarene 13-10.
Leading scorers so far for Henderson State, it's Valencia Keener with 8 points. For the Golden Suns, it's Anissa Pounds with 9. Pounds, Fatima Adams, Kelsey McClure, Aujane Dawkins, and Callie White are the 5 contestants for the Golden Suns to begin the second quarter. Left wing Callie White with the basketball. Gives it up for Pounds, feeds to the low post for Fatima Adams. They've gone man-to-man defensively. Adams spins, misses the layup. Rebound loose and controlled by Victoria Stewart of Henderson State. Stewart into the front court, 1-on-5, so she waits for help. Gets rid of it to Henson. Henson drives the left baseline. Bounce pass out on the right wing for Weber. Weber hands it back to Henson. Three-pointer, no good from the right corner. And Fatima Adams gets the rebound for Arkansas Tech. Her second rebound takes it coast to coast. A whistle and an offensive foul on Fatima Adams. And Fatima is slow to get up. Mo Bedford took the charge for Henderson State. Adams lying face down on the floor, now able to get up to her knees, and she will stand up after committing the offensive foul. It is her first personal foul. First foul this quarter on the Golden Suns. Bedford, after taking the charge, checks out, replaced by McKendra Simmons. And the Suns will get set up on defense, leading 24-19. It'll be Victoria Stewart to bring it into the front court for Henderson State. She's joined on the floor by Alexis Weber, Valencia Keener, Haley Henson, and McKendra Simmons. Feed at the high post for Simmons, defended by Adams, gives it up on the right wing for Weber. Weber gives it to Henson at the top of the key. Henson thought about a long three, instead bounce pass for Keener in the lane. Keener drives on the right side of the paint, gives it up to Weber. Weber missed her first try, got an offensive rebound. Second try is no good, and Fatima Adams had the rebound and was fouled by McKendra Simmons. Simmons gets her first, team foul number 1 this quarter on the Reddies. Bree Brooks replaces Kelsey McClure. And for the Golden Suns, the starting 5 is together again.
I'd say a little bit McClure with 2 fouls.
Top of the key, Bree Brooks gives it right wing to White. Three-pointer good. The Golden Suns have made 6 of their first 9 tries from beyond the arc. And Callie White gives the Golden Suns a 27-19 lead. White 2 for 2 from downtown. She has 6 points.
Those are the kind of numbers you like.
Keener with it at the right elbow. Drives down the lane. Layup no good. Dawkins gets the defensive rebound. Suns want to run. Ahead to Brooks. Bounce pass. Adams. Layup good. Fatima Adams with the transition bucket. Her first field goal. And the Suns lead it 29-19. Arkansas Tech has scored the last 8 points. Drive by Stewart. Gets underneath the basket. Layup no good. Rebound Fatima Adams. Suns will go the other way. Fatima looked like she might have come down awkwardly on her right leg. Into the front court, Bree Brooks. Coach Wilbur saying that Adams is injured. He's asking for an official's timeout to be able to get her out of the game. Looks like Fatima's going to be able to stay in, though. Top of the key, Brooks gives it up left wing for Pounds. Pounds feeds the low post for Dawkins. Pass deflected. Fatima able to save the loose ball. Gives it back to Dawkins. Dawkins back to Adams. Adams got bumped. Layup good and a foul. Fatima Adams will have a 3-point play opportunity as Lexus Weber took her out with a hip check on the layup try. It's Weber's first, team's second. Danielle Frazier will head to the table for the Golden Suns.
Almost familiar. It looks like the shot she made at Harding the other night where she was really off balance. Made a great shot.
It's now a 10-0 run for the Golden Suns. They've made their last 3 field goal tries. The free throw is good. Make it 11 unanswered points for the Golden Suns and a 32-19 lead. And it has happened quickly. Adams will stay in the game. Frazier pulled back to the bench. Fatima says she's okay to go. And an offensive foul is called on Henderson State's Victoria Stewart. She was pushing off on Bree Brooks. It is Stewart's second personal foul. Team foul number 3, and just an ounce of frustration can be read on the faces of the Reddies right now.
Yeah, just a little bit of a push off with the arm, but the official was right there in the position to catch it.
Aujane Dawkins makes the inbounds pass to Bree Brooks, and the transfer from the University of South Florida brings it into the front court for the Golden Suns. Brooks dribbles on the left wing. Bounce pass left baseline for Fatima Adams. Adams uses her dribble, backs down McKendra Simmons, gets into the lane, leans in and hits a 6-foot jumper in the lane. Fatima Adams has 8 points. The Golden Suns lead 34-19 with 7:22 to go in the second quarter. It's 13 unanswered points for Arkansas Tech. Drive by Bedford, layup no good, but she was fouled by Aujane Dawkins. That's 3 on Dawkins. Team foul number 2. I've got Dawkins for 3. What have you got her for, Kelly? 3. Yep. And she'll be replaced now by Danielle Frazier with 7:13 to go in the second quarter.
Coach just realized that, so he's making a change here.
Bedford's first free throw is good. Her 5th point of the game. Frazier in, Dawkins out for the Golden Suns. Bedford on the season coming into tonight was a 65% free throw shooter. She had 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists when these two teams met in the loveliest village on the Washita River back in January. She goes 2 for 2 at the line. 34-21 is the Arkansas Tech lead. Brooks with it on the right wing. Gives it in the corner. Adams receives that pass. Adams wants to drive the baseline. Gets into the lane. Left-handed layup, no good. Rebound, Brooks. Brooks goes back up with it. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Henderson State. McKendra Simmons got it. And the Reddies will take it the other way, trailing by 13. Into the front court, Bedford gives it on the right wing for Weber. Weber's runner from the right baseline is no good. Rebound, Simmons. She's tied up by Frazier. The possession arrow favors the Reddies, and they'll throw it in from the baseline with 6:37 to go in the second quarter. While we have this break in the action, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID. You're listening to the Golden Suns. Inbounds pass for Henson. She drives the left baseline and loses the handle. Stolen for the Golden Suns by Fatima Adams. Adams ahead to Brooks. Layup wouldn't go, but a whistle and a foul, and Bree will shoot 2. The foul on Henderson State is on Delencia Keener. She gets her second personal foul, and that very quickly gets Bree Bozier up off the Henderson State bench. She will replace Keener momentarily, as Coach Jill Thomas has no interest in getting a third foul on Keener with still 6:26 to go in the second quarter.
They'll need her going down the stretch for sure.
Bree Bozier is a 6-foot sophomore forward from Fairfield, Texas. She averages 1.1 points and 0.9 rebounds per game. Brooks made the first one, misses the second one. Bedford gets the defensive rebound for Henderson State. It's 35-21. Arkansas Tech in the lead. A blocking foul is called on Bree Brooks of Arkansas Tech. That is her second personal foul. And it will be team foul number 3, so the Reddies will throw it in from the baseline. They'll get a new shot clock out of the deal. Inbounds pass will be made by Alexis Weber. Weber lobs it to the left wing. Pass received by Mo Bedford. Bedford had 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists in Henderson State's 79-68 win over its arch-rival Washita Baptist on Monday night. Bedford still with her dribble with 15 to shoot, gives it to Bozier at the high post. She dribbles right, gives it up the corner for Weber. Skip pass, cross court for Henson. Henson defended by Pounds. Pounds does a great job staying right with her. Bounce pass out front goes to Bedford. Bedford drives, 15-foot jumper, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and it will belong to the Golden Suns. 5 minutes and 47 seconds to go, second quarter. Arkansas Tech leading 35-21 at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Bree Brooks brings it into the front court. Henderson State is in a man-to-man defense this trip down the floor. Feed at the high post for Fatima Adams. Gives it on the right baseline for Frazier. Frazier got bumped as she missed the 16-foot jumper. Defensive rebound by McKendra Simmons of Henderson State. Reddies into the front court. Ahead to Bozier. Bozier reverse layup. No good. Fatima Adams forced the miss. Danielle Frazier rebounded it. Suns the other way. Brooks finds White. White gives in the corner for Pounds. Open for 3. No good. Too hard. Defensive rebound by Bree Bozier of Henderson State. Reddies into the front court. Bedford goes to the top of the key. Gets a moving screen from Bree Bozier. Now gives it to Bozier inside the top of the key. Poked away from her by Adams. Fatima has clear sailing. Layup is good. And the Golden Suns lead 37-21. Arkansas Tech is on a 16-2 run since the final minute of the first quarter.
Just go in those little spurts. It's all occurs from the defensive effort.
Fatima Adams with 10 points now. She's 4 of 7 from the field. She is the first player to reach double figures in scoring in tonight's game. Left side, pass received for Henderson State by Bedford. Shot clock at 6, out to Bozier. Her 18-foot jumper is way short. Rebound, out of bounds. Callie White and Bree Brooks collided and lost the ball out of bounds. Henderson State will have possession when we return. Timeout on the floor. 4:23 to go in the second quarter. Arkansas Tech 37, Henderson State 21. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to the Golden Suns. 4 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the second quarter. Arkansas Tech leading Henderson State 37-21. We turn to Kelly for an update from that big game in Searcy.
It's a close one. Southern Arkansas has just taken a 1-point lead, 24-23 with 2:19 left in the first half.
Following the timeout, the basketball belongs to Henderson State. Arkansas Tech leading 37-21. Here at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, the men's game will start at 7:30 tonight. Whistle, and before the inbounds pass, an illegal screen set by Henderson State. The guilty party was Lexus Weber. It was her second personal foul. Henderson State is not an exceptionally deep team. They cannot afford very much foul trouble. They have 3 players now with 2 fouls apiece with 4:21 to go in the second quarter. Kelsey McClure, Anissa Pounds, Anna Lee Little, Tierney Richardson, and Danielle Frazier are the 5 on the floor for the Golden Suns. Richardson, a 5'3" junior guard from Ardmore, Oklahoma. Her three-pointer is no good from the right wing, rebounded by Haley Henson of Henderson State. Henson will bring it over half court, gives it up there to Mo Bedford. Richardson averaging 5.3 points per game for the Golden Suns. She has the defense on Bedford. Out it goes to Henson. Now Bedford again. Bedford dribbles right, wants to penetrate, pulls up from 12 feet and misses the jump shot. Rebound. Bedford able to get it off a deflection by Simmons, and a new shot clock for Henderson State. Left wing Bedford. Bedford gives it at the top of the key for Lexus Weber, and as Weber makes the post entry pass, a whistle and a foul against Danielle Frazier of Arkansas Tech for a hold, as she was trying to prevent the player that she was defending from curling toward the basket. Frazier picks up her first personal foul. Team foul number 4. One more will put the Reddies into the bonus here in the second quarter. Drive down the right baseline by Bozier. She kicks it out to the perimeter. Weber gets it on the left wing. Now Bedford, she gives right side to Henson. Henson hands it off for Bozier. Bozier wants to drive, goes down the right baseline. Layup no good. Anna Lee Little forced the miss. Tierney Richardson rebounds it. Richardson in transition goes to the left wing, hands it off to Pounds, gets it right back, swings it right side for McClure. Now Little in the right corner. 20 to shoot, back out front for Richardson. She gives to McClure. Kelsey wants to drive, gets into the paint, gives it to Little at the right elbow. Little hands it out to Richardson, on to Pounds at the left wing, back to Richardson. She gives it right corner for McClure. McClure tries to drive the baseline, skip pass to Pounds on the left wing, bounce pass for Frazier, left baseline, 8-foot jumper, no good, but Frazier was fouled, and she will shoot 2 free throws. And what ball movement and what patience we saw from the Golden Suns that time down the floor.
Very much so. And then always all the way down the baseline to Frazier for actually an easy open shot. Just came in from the side, got the arm.
Mo Bedford gets her first personal foul. First free throw for Danielle Frazier is good. She is a 72% free throw shooter on the season. Frazier had 7 points and 6 rebounds in the Golden Suns win at Henderson State last month. She makes both of those. 39-21 is the Arkansas Tech lead with 2:46 to go until halftime. Drive from the top by Bozier, gives it left wing for Bedford. Bedford out back to Bozier, 15 to shoot. Haley Henson gets it. Right with her is Anissa Pound. Step back three is good for Haley Henson. And again, it's just like the first three she hit. Anissa couldn't have defended it any better. A step back three by Henson. There's not very many players at this level of basketball that can make that shot very consistent.
And it was very quick step back, so had plenty of time.
Frazier, left side of the lane, throws it out to Pounds. She'll try to answer. It is short, no good, though, from about 26 feet on the left wing. Rebound out of bounds. Fine play made on that loose ball by Brooks Byer, son of our Associate Athletic Director and head volleyball coach, Christy Byer, as well as former Wonder Boy. Well, you're never a former Wonder Boy. Former player and always a Wonder Boy. Defensive end, DJ Byer. Top of the key, Mo Bedford with it for Henderson State. Out it goes to Henson. Now Bozier at the top of the key. Left side it goes. Bedford wants to drive on Richardson, pulls up and hits a 10-foot jumper. 8 first half points for Mo Bedford. 1:48 to go until halftime. And the Reddies have put together 5 straight points to pull within 39-26. Fatima Adams is back in the game for the Golden Suns. She dishes out for Richardson. Open look at three is no good from the right corner. And Bozier has the defensive rebound for Henderson State. The Reddies want timeout. 1:31 to go. Second quarter. Suns leading 39-26. Back in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball. Golden Suns have missed 7 of their last 8 field goal tries, and that cold spell has allowed Henderson State a little bit of life here as the Reddies have scored 5 straight points to cut the Arkansas Tech lead to 39-26. In for the first time for the Suns is Fabiana Monte, a 5'9" senior guard from Sao Paulo, Brazil, averaging 2.2 points per game. Again, it's Bedford for Henderson State. She hits the 12-footer in the lane, and it's 39-28. Bedford with 10 first-half points. She's the first Reddy in double figures. Fatima has it at the free throw line. 15-foot jumper good for Adams. She has 12 points, 5 of 8 from the field. 1:05 to go in the half, and the Arkansas Tech lead is 41-28. Top of the key, Bedford, defended by Monte, gives it up to Henson. Henson for three, no good. Defensive rebound by Kelsey McClure of Arkansas Tech. McClure into the front court, goes to the right wing. Checked by Henson, leaves it out front for Monte. Fabiana uses her dribble, gives it back to McClure. McClure drives down the right baseline, gets by Henson, layup good. Kelsey McClure has 4 points. 35 seconds to go in the half, and the Suns lead it 43-28.
McClure got that really fast first step. She gets to the bucket easy and gets those layups.
Bedford with it out front. Gives it right wing to Weber. Weber penetrates, left-handed layup, short, no good. On the rebound, a whistle and a foul. The foul is against Lexus Weber of Henderson State. They've got her for a push on the rebound. It is Weber's third. And the Golden Suns are in the bonus, and so the offended party, Kelsey McClure, will have an opportunity to shoot 2 free throws on the other end. Her first trip to the line tonight, McClure is 19 of 21, 91% at the free throw line this season, does not have enough attempts to qualify among the conference leaders. First free throw is no good for McClure. She will have another try. McClure had 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists against Harding on Monday night. Came in averaging 4 assists per game over her last 3. Misses both free throws, and Bree Bozier has the defensive rebound for Henderson State, and the Reddies, if they so choose, can hold for the final shot of the half. 9 seconds to go, second quarter. Henson's pass is not a good one. Out of bounds on the far sideline. Anissa Pounds with the pressure on the ball, forcing that turnover. The Suns get it with 4.9 seconds left in the half. Victoria Stewart checks in for defensive purposes, getting Lexus Weber and her 3 fouls out of the game. Anna Lee Little will check in for Arkansas Tech. Bree Brooks will check in for the Golden Suns. Kelsey McClure and Fabiana Monte will check out. 4.9 seconds left in the half. Golden Suns leading by 15. The inbounds pass comes to Brooks at midcourt. Brooks drives to the right wing, goes all the way into the paint, poked away from her by Bedford, stolen by Bozier, and she is unable to get off the try before the buzzer. That is the end of the first half at Tucker Coliseum. Our score nationally 14th ranked Arkansas Tech 43 and Henderson State 28. Back in 3 minutes. This is Golden Suns basketball. Halftime at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, and Arkansas Tech leads Henderson State by a score of 43-28. Here's a look at the numbers from the first half. First for the Henderson State women, they are 11 of 28, 39% from the field, including 2 of 5, 40% from three-point range, and 4 of 7, 57% at the free throw line. Arkansas Tech, 15 of 32 from the field, 47%. They are 6 of 13, 46% from beyond the three-point arc. And the Suns, 7 of 11, 64% at the free throw line. Henderson State has a 21-17 rebounding edge. We talked about how the Golden Suns dominated the glass in the first meeting between these two teams. So far tonight, Henderson State has been able to hold the Golden Suns to just 2 offensive rebounds, but the Golden Suns still with a 15-point lead, even in spite of that fact. And that's because the Golden Suns tonight are dominating the turnover margin. Henderson State has 3 assists and 9 turnovers. The Golden Suns just the opposite, 9 assists and just 3 turnovers. Individual leaders, first for Henderson State, Mo Bedford has 10 points, 8 points at halftime for Delencia Keener. Haley Henson has made 2 3-pointers, accounting for her 6 points. And then it's 2 points apiece for Victoria Stewart and Lexus Weber of Henderson State. McKendra Simmons and Bree Bozier have not scored, but they have 3 rebounds apiece. Individual leaders for Arkansas Tech, Fatima Adams has 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals. 9 points at halftime for Anissa Pounds. Callie White and Danielle Frazier have 6 points apiece for Arkansas Tech. Then it's Kelsey McClure with 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. 3 points apiece for Bree Brooks and Anna Lee Little. The Golden Suns lead 43-28 back in 3 minutes. With a look at the GAC scoreboard, this is Arkansas Tech basketball. Back at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, where we are at halftime of tonight's Great American Conference women's basketball game, and Arkansas Tech enjoys a 43-28 lead over Henderson State. The man with the scores elsewhere in the Great American Conference is Kelly Davis.
Oakland, Searcy, Southern Arkansas, 28, Harding, 25. It is UAM and Washita Baptist. They saw nothing, 34-34 at the half. Southwest Oklahoma, 47. Southeast Oklahoma, 43. Southern Nazarene 28, East Central 24, and Oklahoma Baptist 45, Northwest Oklahoma 28. With all those, let's look at the standings coming into tonight's contest. Like I said, we had 6 teams already have punched a ticket to the GAC tournament. The Golden Suns 17-1, followed by Harding at 13-5. Southwest Oklahoma 12-6. Southern Arkansas 11-7. 2 teams at the 10-8 mark, and that is Southeast Oklahoma and Henderson State. Oklahoma Baptist and East Central 9-9. Oklahoma Baptist not eligible for the tournament this year. We have UA Monticello 8-10. Ouachita 5-13. Southern Nazarene 4-14. And Northwest Oklahoma looking for that first conference win at 0-18. So a lot of these games is indication of some positioning for the conference tournament. And then you have East Central and UAM and Ouachita all trying to get in still. There's 4 games remaining. After tonight, there will only be 3, and it gets tighter and tighter as far as that race goes, and as far as the positioning goes. So not much room for error, especially like you got some like Southern Arkansas at 11-7. They're chasing Harding right now. They're 13-5, and they're playing, and they're leading right now by 3 at half. So we'll see if they can hang on and narrow that margin down a little bit.
We had a very special group introduced at the beginning of halftime here at Tucker Coliseum that I want to tell you about. It's the Because We Can registered student organization at Arkansas Tech. Last fall, they worked with Ryan Taylor from the Office of University Relations to create a video that became part of a national competition for a grant to receive funding to establish a campus kitchen on the Arkansas Tech campus. And through votes by Arkansas Tech supporters, the group was able to win that $5,000 grant, and now Arkansas Tech has become the 50th institution of higher learning in the country and the first in the state of Arkansas to become an official affiliate of the Campus Kitchens Project. The group that has been gathering this food on behalf of Arkansas Tech University, the Because We Can organization, last night they recovered 56.25 pounds of food from Chambers Cafeteria. What they do is there's a very set procedure that they go through to recover that food in a way that it remains safe to eat the next day. And they store it securely overnight, and then the next day it is delivered to a local nonprofit organization. And in less than 5 weeks of food recovery, Because We Can has provided more than 2,000 pounds, that's 1 ton, more than 2,000 pounds of food to those in need in the Arkansas River Valley. You can read more about their efforts right now at ArkansasTechNews.com. The headline is President Pitches in for Food Recovery. Last night, Dr. Robin E. Bowen, the president of Arkansas Tech University, was there to assist the Because We Can students. Read about it right now at ArkansasTechNews.com. A great effort led by a couple of members of our faculty, Dr. Sean Huss and Dr. James Stobaugh. We are at halftime in Russellville. Arkansas Tech 43, Henderson State 28. Back in 2 minutes with the second half. This is Golden Suns basketball. back at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. A reminder, 1 month from tomorrow on Saturday, March 19th, it will be the annual Arkansas Tech Alumni Association Day at the Races. You can get your tickets right now by going to Tech Ties, that's TECHTIES.ATU.edu, or you can call tomorrow morning to our friends in the alumni office at 479-968-0242. And Terry Holland Finley, the administrative assistant in the Office of Alumni Relations, will answer the phone and be glad to get you set up with your tickets for Day at the Races 2016 at Oaklawn Park in Hot Springs, coming up 1 month from tomorrow. And I know another person who's very excited about Day at the Races is Kelly Davis.
Well, I'll tell you what, I hope the weather is like it is this week.
Oh, that'd be great.
It would be awesome. Go outside and enjoy it. Get our picture made with a horse and have some fun.
There you go. Doesn't get any better than that. Ajane Dawkins, Bree Brooks, Callie White, Anissa Pounds, and Fatima Adams to start the second half for the Golden Suns. They lead it 43-28. Bree Brooks lobs it down low for Dawkins, but Delencia Keener makes the steal for Henderson State. The Golden Suns commit just their 4th turnover of the game, and the basketball belongs to the Reddies. Left wing Haley Henson, Golden Suns in a man-to-man defense. Lob pass is stolen away by Bree Brooks. 10th turnover for Henderson State. Suns bring it into the front court. Brooks out to White, back to Brooks. Bree drives, goes by Weber. 8-foot jumper, too hard, no good. Victoria Stewart gets the defensive rebound for the Reddies. They push it the other way. Bedford gets it on the right wing, shoots a 15-foot jumper, misses it. Callie White forces the miss. The rebound is out of bounds, and it'll belong to Arkansas Tech. Bree Brooks over half court on the dribble. Flanked by Ajane Dawkins. Now Dawkins goes to the low post. Left wing for Callie White. White defended by Bedford, skips it right side to Pounds, out to Brooks. Brooks lobs it left corner for White. White trying to bounce pass to Adams, but it was not there, so she tries to skip pass instead to the opposite wing. It is off target and out of bounds. The Golden Suns, after committing just 3 turnovers in the entire first half, have committed 2 in the first minute and 2 seconds of the third quarter, and the basketball belongs to the Reddies. Victoria Stewart brings it over half court. She'll be checked by Bree Brooks. Handoff on the right wing for Bedford. Bedford defended by Callie White. Bedford still has her dribble, now picks it up, lobs it down low for Keener. Too far in front of her, too close to the baseline. It goes out of bounds. Another turnover for Henderson State, and a sloppy start to the third quarter for both teams. These have been largely unforced turnovers. Now a whistle before the Golden Suns really even got into their offense, and they're going to call Fatima Adams for a push. Adams gets her second personal foul. Team foul number 1 this quarter on the Golden Suns. And the basketball belongs to Henderson State. And that'll go into the books as another turnover for Arkansas Tech. Top of the key, Weber. Hands it off for Bedford. Now Weber again. She gives it on the left wing for Haley Henson. Back out front for Mo Bedford, 12 to shoot. She hands it on the right wing for Stewart. Stewart uses her dribble, defended by Brooks, shoots a 16-footer, no good. Defensive rebound by Callie White of Arkansas Tech. Suns push it the other way. White goes to the top of the key, hands it off for Brooks. Now Pounds on the left wing. Pounds looking, waiting for some movement, now gets it. Dawkins flashes to the left elbow, makes the catch, dishes out to White for 3, no good from the right wing. Rebound goes off the knee of Bree Brooks and out of bounds. The basketball will belong to Henderson State with 7:54 to go in the third quarter, and we still have not had any points scored here in the second half.
Good hustle by Bree there to go after that loose ball, running into the Tech bench.
The Golden Suns 0 for 3 from the field with 3 turnovers. Henderson State is 0 for 2 with 2 turnovers. Now Keener breaks the ice in the third quarter as she makes the layup from the right side of the hoop for Henderson State. Delencia Keener with 10 points. And it's 43-30, Golden Suns by 13. Dawkins with it at the free throw line, dishes out right side for White. White gives it back to Dawkins in the low post, layup good. Nice give and go there between Dawkins and White. Callie White gets her first assist. Ajane Dawkins gets her first 2 points. And the Suns lead it 45-30, 7:12 to go third quarter. Top of the key, Haley Henson. Gives it left side for Bedford, now Weber. Weber with it at the top of the key. Passes right wing for Victoria Stewart. She finds Bedford cutting to the basket. 10-foot jumper good for Mo Bedford. Bedford is 5 of 11 from the field. She has 12 points. 6:51 to go in the third quarter, and an answer by Bree Brooks as she hits the 12-foot jumper in the lane. And it's 47-32. The Golden Suns lead is right back up to 15 points.
Both teams starting to heat it up just a little bit.
Brooks with 5 points. That's her first field goal. Drive and a layup good for Victoria Stewart. Stewart 2 of 7 from the field. She has 4 points. 6.5 minutes to go third quarter. And it's 47-34.
Oh, too quick for the Suns on that one.
Lob pass through the lane to Dawkins. Layup good for Ajane Dawkins. Dawkins has 4 points. All of them coming in rapid succession. And it's 49-34 as the two sides just trading baskets right now. Weber with it out front, gives it on the right wing for Henson. Henson dumps it in low post for Keener. Keener double teamed. Shot blocked by Dawkins, rebounded by Brooks. It's a 3-on-2. Brooks finds Adams. Adams layup good. Fatima Adams has 14 points. 5:56 to go third quarter. Suns lead 51-34. Drive by Weber. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Fatima Adams forced the miss. Dawkins rebounded it. White ahead to Brooks. Layup good. Fast break points for the Golden Suns. And a timeout taken by Henderson State. 5:41 to go third quarter. Arkansas Tech 53. Henderson State 34. Back in 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball. 5 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the third quarter. Arkansas Tech has made 5 consecutive field goal tries, and the Golden Suns lead at 53-34. It's a 6-0 run for the Golden Suns, and it only took them 41 seconds to put that 6-0 spurt together, and now they have a 19-point lead.
Well, you mentioned in the first half, late in the first half, a little fatigue factor that we'll see how Henderson State can hold up here with the Golden Suns. You know, they'll have the opportunities here to do some more substituting.
Right wing, Mo Bedford on the dribble, gives it out front for Delencia Keener. Now Simmons gets it. Simmons defended by Adams at the top of the key, wants to drive. Goes down the left side of the lane. Dawkins with the help defense, blocks the shot. Bree Brooks gets the defensive rebound for the Golden Suns. Ahead to Pounds. Anissa for three, good! Pounds with the three-pointer from the right wing. Her 4th of the night. She has 12 points. 5:12 to go third quarter, and a 56-34 lead for the Golden Suns. Simmons with it out front, gives it on the right wing for Victoria Stewart. Stewart wants to drive, spin move, whistle, and a blocking foul is called against Arkansas Tech. The blocking foul will be on Bree Brooks of Arkansas Tech.
Bailed her out.
It is her 3rd personal foul. And there's timeout on the floor. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Arkansas Tech 56, Henderson State 34, back in 1 minute. You're listening to the Golden Suns.
They've got 3 minutes left. by about 14 the first time they played. Ended up losing.
5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Arkansas Tech 56, Henderson State 34. Glad you're with us tonight on River Country, KCJC, and ArkansasTechSports.com. Henderson State with the basketball following the timeout. Inbounds pass will be made by Victoria Stewart. Stewart bounce pass for Keener, deflected away by Ajane Dawkins. And the the Reddies will throw it in from the baseline with 29 on the shot clock.
Good job by Ajane to prevent the easy layup.
Inbounds pass by Haley Henson comes in left wing for Bedford. Bedford defended by Callie White. 24 to shoot. Bedford defended still by White. Goes to the top of the key. Gives it left wing for Victoria Stewart. Stewart hands it off for McKendra Simmons. Simmons, lob pass cross court. Dangerous one stolen away by Bree Brooks of Arkansas Tech. Suns into the front court. Brooks into the lane. Feeds it for Adams. Off her fingertips. Loose ball. And it's taken away for Henderson State by Victoria Stewart. The Reddies into the front court. Stewart drives. Layup is good. 4:28 to go third quarter. And the Suns lead is cut to 20 at 56 to 36. Bree Brooks into the front court. Gives it right wing for Callie White. The Suns have made 6 consecutive field goal tries. Pounds will try to make it 7. No good, though, from the left wing. Defensive rebound by Delencia Keener. And the Reddies go the other way down by 20 with 4:04 to go in the third quarter. Henson with it out front. Dumps it into the low post. Keener dribbles through a double team and lays it off the glass and good.
That was a good move by Keener.
12 points for Delencia Keener. She's 5 out of 7 from the field. 56-38 as the Reddies, out of that timeout, have been able to put together 4 straight points. Adams with it at the free throw line. She'll try a 15-footer. It is good as she gets the roll. 16 points for Fatima Adams. She's 7 of 10 from the field. And it's 58-38 Golden Suns. Bedford over the timeline for the Reddies. Gives it out front for McKendra Simmons. Simmons had season highs of 11 points and 11 rebounds when they beat Washita on Monday night. Left baseline Bedford. Dangerous cross-court pass again, and again it's Bree Brooks with the steal. She takes it all the way for the layup. Bree Brooks has 9 points to go along with 3 rebounds and 4 assists. 3:05 remaining third quarter. And the Suns lead it by a score of 60-38. They've now made 8 out of their last 9 field goal tries.
Now that speed of Bree Brooks, nobody could catch her.
Feed into the low post, a whistle and a foul against Arkansas Tech as Delencia Keener received that pass. She was fouled in the estimation of the officials by Ajane Dawkins. It is her 4th personal foul. She will check out, replaced by Danielle Frazier. Callie White is also out for the Golden Suns, replaced by Anna Lee Little. 2:52 to go third quarter. Arkansas Tech 60, Henderson State 38. Golden Suns led by 5 at the end of the first quarter, by 15 at the end of the second quarter. Keener drives off the glass, no good. Danielle Frazier forced the miss. Anissa Pounds rebounded it. Outlet pass for Adams. Adams stops on the left wing, waits for help, gives it up to Anissa Pounds. She feeds it for Frazier on the baseline. Frazier dumps it in for Adams. Adams went to make her patented spin move and forgot the basketball. Turnover Arkansas Tech. A rare miscue by the All-American from Bryan, Texas. Drive by Bedford. She was fouled by Anna Lee Little on the floor. It'll be Little's first. Team foul number 3 this quarter on the Golden Suns. And the Reddies will throw it in from the baseline with a new shot clock.
I'd say if we took a survey of the country, that 70% of all fouls are called an arm bar.
Weber's shot is blocked by Fatima Adams, and Adams gets the defensive rebound. Suns the other way, leading by 22. Bree Brooks across to Anna Lee Little. Back to Brooks. Brooks from 16 feet. Jump shot no good. Defensive rebound by Delencia Keener of Henderson State. Her 3rd rebound of the night.
Keener's wanted to slow it down so she could rest a little bit.
Henderson State has only played 7 players tonight. Dribbling right, Weber. She hands it off to Bedford. Bedford gets to the free throw line, throws it back out to Weber. Shot clock at 11. Now they throw it to the top of the key for Bedford. Bedford hands it off to Victoria Stewart. 5 on the shot clock. They feed Keener in the low post, spin move, left-handed layup, no good. Fatima Adams forced the miss. Danielle Frazier rebounded it. Ahead to Brooks. Brooks finds Pounds on the right wing. Anissa slows it down, gives to Adams at the free throw line. Adams out to Brooks on the left wing. 18 to shoot, back to Adams. She'll try a 16-foot jumper. It is good as once again she gets the roll. A nice shooting touch tonight by Fatima Adams. She has 18 points. And with a minute 18 to go in the third quarter, the Suns have opened up a 62-38 lead at 24 points. It is the biggest lead of the night for Arkansas Tech. Keener trims it back to 22 points with her turnaround jumper off the glass from the right block. 62-40 Golden Suns. Brooks, quick counterattack, feeds Adams, layup good. 20 points for Fatima Adams, the fifth consecutive game in which she has scored 20 or more points. And it's 64-40 Arkansas Tech. 49 seconds to go in the quarter. Left wing Bedford. Hands it out for Haley Henson. Henson bounce pass down low for Stewart. Layup good for Victoria Stewart. She has 8 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. 64-42 is the Arkansas Tech lead. Left wing Pounds. They reverse it right side for Anna Lee Little. Back to Brooks out front. Brooks left wing to Pounds. Anissa feeds Adams on the left baseline. Adams draws a double team. Dribbles out of it into the corner. Now crossover dribble, goes back down the baseline, and is called for an offensive foul. Fatima disagrees. And the Reddy who took the charge is trying to catch her breath. It's Delencia Keener. She's going to be okay. She's just completely winded by the pace of the game and the lack of depth for the Henderson State bench. Fatima gets her third personal foul. Team foul number 4. And the basketball belongs to Henderson State with 14.8 seconds to go in the third quarter, and Arkansas Tech leading by a score of 64-42. Arkansas Tech 10 of 14 from the field in the third quarter. They've made 10 of their last 12. An illegal screen set by Henderson State. Lexus Weber was the guilty party. Her fourth, wasn't it? It is. Team foul number 1 this quarter on the Reddies. Golden Suns have it with 6.2 seconds left in the period. And now a problem with the shot clock as the buzzer's going off. We got that fixed. And a considerable amount of confusion on the floor right now. The Reddies are saying they're going back on offense. I guess maybe they called the foul on Arkansas Tech instead of on Henderson State. 14 in Anissa Pounds, maybe? Maybe 14 in white instead of 14 in anthracite. They're talking it over now to figure it out. And so it'll be against Anissa Pounds. They are going to change the call. So put Lexus Weber back down to 3 personal fouls. Give Anissa Pounds her first.
No way.
And that will be with 6.2 seconds left in the third quarter. That's team foul number 5 this quarter, and so it'll be 2 free throws for Haley Henson. It's very easy to get these 2 jerseys mixed up. Henson is a 73% free throw shooter on the year. She had 6 points tonight. The discussion carries on now between 2 of the officials while one of them explains to Coach Wilbers what they did. Now Henson will shoot 2 with 6.2 seconds left in the third quarter. Henderson State is 4 of 7 from the free throw line tonight, and Henson makes them 5 of 8 with her 7th point of the game. Another try forthcoming for Henson. This to pull the Reddies within 20 points of the lead. She does not. Rebounded by Fatima Adams. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Adams over the timeline. Stops at the top of the key. Three-pointer is no good. That's the end of the third quarter. Arkansas Tech 64. Henderson State 43. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to the Golden Suns. the fourth quarter in Russellville. Arkansas Tech 64 and Henderson State 43. On the floor for the Reddies to begin the fourth quarter will be Victoria Stewart, Lexus Weber, Mo Bedford, Haley Henson, and Valencia Keener. For the Golden Suns, it'll be Anna Lee Little, Danielle Frazier, Anissa Pounds, Bree Brooks, and Fatima Adams.
Sam, how many timeouts do you have for Henderson State?
I have 2 for Henderson State.
Oh, that's what I've got as well.
Top of the key, Mo Bedford with it. Gives it out front for Weber. You're just testing me now, aren't you?
Well, I just looked and saw 3 up there. Just double checking.
Drive by Stewart, layup no good. Defensive rebound by Danielle Frazier. Bree Brooks with it, ahead to Adams, layup good. The fast break executed to perfection by the Golden Suns. 22 points for Fatima Adams. She's 10 of 13 from the field. 9:33 remaining, and the Golden Suns firmly in control of this one, 66-43. Left wing, Bedford throws it out front for Stewart. Back to Bedford. Now Stewart again. She'll try for 3. It is no good. Danielle Frazier gets the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Bree Brooks brings it into the front court. Goes to the top of the key and calls the play. Gives it right wing to Little, gets it right back. Now left side for Pounds. Pounds dumps it in for Adams. Adams double teamed. Skip pass right side for Little. Out to Pounds. Back to Anna Lee. Open for 3. No good from the right wing. On the rebound, a whistle and a foul. And it is going to be against, I believe, Henderson State. They're going to get Victoria Stewart for the push. It is her 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 1 this quarter on the Reddies. And the Golden Suns will throw it in from the baseline with a new 30-second shot clock. 8:56 to go, fourth quarter. Arkansas Tech leading 66-43. Looking for their 19th consecutive home win. Danielle Frazier in the paint, jump shot up and no good from the left side of the lane. Defensive rebound by Valencia Keener of Henderson State. Reddies go the other way, right side Bedford. Bedford spin move, layup is good. Bedford has had a fine night, 14 points for her. 8:32 remaining, and it's 66-45.
That was a really good spin move that time.
Feed into the low post for Fatima Adams, layup good as Weber unable to stop Fatima Adams' progress to the basket. 24 points for Adams. She's now 11 of 14 from the field. 8:16 remaining, and it's 68-45, a 23-point lead for the Golden Suns. Keener, fadeaway jumper from 10 feet is no good. Anna Lee Little gets the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Little brings it into the front court, gives it out front for Bree Brooks. Brooks surveys the situation, gives it up left wing for Pounds. Her three-pointer is no good. Rebounded by Valencia Keener of Henderson State. Nearly a steal in the backcourt by Bree Brooks. That's 5 on 4 as Brooks hustles to recover. Left wing Stewart, three-pointer is good for Victoria Stewart. 11 points for Stewart and a timeout for Henderson State. 7:39 remaining. Arkansas Tech 68. Henderson State 48. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Golden Suns basketball. Seven minutes and 39 seconds remaining at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Arkansas Tech 68 and Henderson State 48. While we have a break in the action, let's turn to Kelly Davis for a Great American Conference women's basketball scoreboard update.
Well, there's still 7 minutes left, but Southern Arkansas has come out and had a great third quarter, and they lead 60-49 with 6:52 remaining. So we'll let you know if that one ends before ours, and it's a Southern Arkansas victory, that should clinch for the Golden Suns.
7:39 to go here in Russellville. Danielle Frazier, Bree Brooks, Kelsey McClure, Fatima Adams, and Anna Lee Little are the 5 for Arkansas Tech following the timeout. And it'll be Bree Brooks to deliver the basketball to the offensive end of the floor via the dribble. She goes to the left wing, or I should say to the right wing, defended by Mo Bedford. Looks into the low post. Bounce pass is kicked by Bedford. The Golden Suns will throw it in from the far sideline with 19 on the shot clock. It'll be Danielle Frazier to trigger it in for Arkansas Tech. Inbounds pass to Brooks. Frazier gets it right back. Three-pointer is no good from the right wing. The rebound is out of bounds. Last touched by Haley Henson. And so the Golden Suns will be allowed to maintain possession with 7:21 left in this one. Arkansas Tech looking for its 19th consecutive home win, trying to clinch the 33rd 20-win season in program history. And Kelsey McClure increases the likelihood of that with a layup with 7:13 remaining. That makes it 70-48. A 22-point lead for the Golden Suns. Drive, layup, Bedford no good. Rebound, Kelsey McClure of Arkansas Tech off a deflection by Danielle Frazier. McClure into the front court, finds Little on the right wing. She drives, had it poked away, tries to save it in. It goes out of bounds off Arkansas Tech. And the Reddies will have it with 6:55 remaining. Arkansas Tech with a 12-1 advantage in points off turnovers tonight. The Golden Suns are +3 on the turnover margin. Bedford left wing, defended by Anna Lee Little. Little deflects the pass and it goes out of bounds, intended for Keener. Henderson State will keep it with 17 to shoot. Join us Saturday afternoon from Steelman Fieldhouse at the University of Arkansas at Monticello. It will be a 2 p.m. start for the women and a 4 p.m. start for the men on Saturday. Note that is a difference from most of the other game times that we have had this year on Saturday. 2 and 4 p.m. are your game times on Saturday right here on River Country, KCJC, and ArkansasTechSports.com. A turnover by Henderson State allows the Golden Suns to get the ball back with 6:33 remaining.
That gives me an extra hour of sleep.
I'm telling you, can't beat that. Bounce pass on the left block for Fatima Adams, draws a double team, gets rid of it to Frazier. Frazier out to McClure. McClure with it, left of center at the top of the key, hands it off to Frazier. Back to McClure. Now Bree Brooks has it. Brooks will shoot a 17-footer. It is no good. Rebound is out of bounds. They're going to say Frazier saved it in without stepping on the baseline, but she tipped it right to her ready. Into the front court, Bedford. Her 10-foot jumper is blocked by Bree Brooks, rebounded by Danielle Frazier. Brooks gets it on the fast break. Bounce pass deflected by Weber, stolen by Victoria Stewart. The Reddies run the other way, 3-on-2. Left side for Henson. Henson fumbles it away out of bounds, and the Golden Suns will get it back.
Both teams kind of a little out of control right now. Maybe tone it down just about a half step.
Anissa Pounds, Callie White, Ajane Dawkins all in for the Golden Suns. Bree Brooks and Anna Lee Little, along with Danielle Frazier, check out. So it's Dawkins, White, McClure, Pounds, and Adams, the 5 on the floor for the Golden Suns. Fatima Adams leads all scorers with 24 points tonight. Left baseline McClure, she drives, layup is good. Tough shot for Kelsey McClure. She's 4 out of 4 from the field. She has 8 points. And the Golden Suns have matched their biggest lead of the night. At 72-48, it's a 24-point spread with 5:29 remaining. Top of the key, Bedford, defended by Callie White. Hands it off to Lexus Weber. Weber tries to dump it in for Simmons, but the pass is off target, out of bounds, and Henderson State has turned the basketball over for the 15th time tonight. Now a 14-1 edge in points off turnovers for the Golden Suns, and a chance to add to that margin right here. McClure right baseline. Throws it out inside the top of the key for Dawkins. Her 16-foot jumper is no good. Offensive rebound by Callie White. White dribbles out to the wing. Three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound. Dawkins had it for a moment. Poked away from her out of bounds by Victoria Stewart. And the Golden Suns will throw it in with another fresh shot clock. 5 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. And Arkansas Tech leading 72-48. Inbounds for Adams. Fatima drives, goes up, and as she went in for the layup try, she was fouled by Henderson State's Victoria Stewart. That is her 4th, and it should, I believe, take us to a timeout on the floor with 4 minutes and 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. I don't know, I can't keep track of all of these rules now with the media timeouts. That one at 7:39 may have counted as the media. First free throw is good for Fatima Adams.
Apparently it did.
They continue to change the rules on when the media timeout comes every year, and it's just more than my mind can process.
It's about like that armbar thing.
Very similar. Adams made the first free throw. She makes the second one. 26 points for Fatima Adams, and a 74-48 lead for Arkansas Tech with 4:59 remaining.
3:34 remaining. Southern Arkansas 65, Harding 56.
Stewart into the front court. Bounce pass right wing for Bedford. Now Bedford throws it cross court for Stewart. She gives it back to Bedford. Bedford out for Weber. Weber drives the baseline. Dishes it on the right side. Jump shot no good for Keener. Rebound Arkansas Tech. And a traveling violation is called as both Aujane Dawkins and Kelsey McClure had possession of the basketball at the same time. That is against the rules.
Can't do that.
Henderson State head coach Jill Thomas knew it, so she made the call, and then the official agreed. 4:36 remaining. Golden Suns by 26. Inbounds pass for Bedford at the top of the key. Bounce pass down low for Keener. Keener uses her left shoulder to clear out Dawkins, then misses the short jumper. Fatima Adams with the rebound for Arkansas Tech. Gives it up left wing for Callie White. She feeds McClure on the baseline. McClure ahead to Dawkins, and they call Kelsey McClure for traveling. Turnover number 12 for Arkansas Tech. Henderson State gets the basketball back. The Reddies have missed 5 of their last 6 field goal tries. 4:14 remaining. The Golden Suns will improve to 20-3 overall and 18-1 in the Great American Conference with 3 regular season games left. Saturday at 2 p.m. at UA Monticello. Next Thursday night at home, a 5:30 game against Southeastern Oklahoma State. And then the regular season finale is a week from Saturday on February 27th, a 1 p.m. game here at Tucker Coliseum against East Central University. Missed shot on one end by Henderson State. Now Adams has it for the Golden Suns. Backs her defender down, goes down the right side of the lane. Bank shot good for Fatima Adams. She's 12 of 15 from the field. 28 points for Fatima Adams. 3:35 remaining, and it's 76-48. Feed into the low post for Delencia Keener. Spin move, layup good for Keener. Keener has 16 points. 3:21 remaining. It's 76-50 Golden Suns. Caroline Eubanks will replace Fatima Adams at the next dead ball. Pass intended for Adams will be deflected out of bounds. Golden Suns will keep it. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Arkansas Tech basketball. Fatima Adams' evening has come to an end. She checks out, replaced by Caroline Eubanks, a 6'2" senior forward from Springdale, averaging 1.9 points and 2.3 rebounds per game. Adams had 28 points and 7 rebounds tonight. Layup good for Aujane Dawkins. She has 6 points, 2:58 remaining, 78-50 Golden Suns. Weber with it on the right wing. Hands it off for Victoria Stewart. Stewart dumps it in for Keener. Keener spin move, shoots over Eubanks and scores. 18 points for Keener. 2:42 remaining. Suns lead 78-52. Drive by Kelsey McClure. Puts it off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound Eubanks, and on Caroline's putback try, she is fouled. The call on Henderson State will mean the end of the night for Victoria Stewart. She has been disqualified with 5 personal fouls, and she'll be replaced by McKendra Simmons. Stewart exits with 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Tierney Richardson replaces Anissa Pounds for the Golden Suns.
Getting a little bit more interesting, and so she's 67-60, a minute 32 to play.
Southern Arkansas with the lead. If Southern Arkansas wins that game before this one goes final, then that is the result that will clinch the GAC regular season title outright for the Golden Suns. Caroline Eubanks goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line. It's 79-52, a 27-point lead for Arkansas Tech. Right side, pass received by Weber, and a whistle and a foul against Arkansas Tech. They're going to get Caroline Eubanks for a hold, her first personal foul. And Coach Dave Wilbers wants a timeout. 2 minutes and 21 seconds to go. Golden Suns lead 79-52. Back in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball. minutes and 21 seconds to go. Arkansas Tech leading 79-52. Callie White, Tierney Richardson, Kelsey McClure, Caroline Eubanks, and Aujane Dawkins are the five on the floor. Henderson staying with the basketball. Simmons has it in the right corner, feeds it down low for Keener. Keener double teamed, layup no good, late whistle and a foul against Arkansas Tech. It'll be on Aujane Dawkins. That is her fifth personal foul. Dawkins will exit with 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. She was 3 of 5 from the field tonight. And she'll be replaced by Mackenzie Morris, a 5'11 sophomore forward from Bologna, checking in for the first time. As Delencia Keener steps to the free throw line for Henderson State. Keener is 2 out of 3 at the line tonight. Her 18 points are most among the Reddies. The free throw by Keener is good. She's 8 of 15 from the field and now 3 of 4 at the free throw line.
69-65 now with 33 seconds to go.
It's a 4-point lead for Southern Arkansas over Harding. The second free throw is no good, but Weber gets an offensive rebound for the Reddies. And they'll reset with 2:04 remaining. And Arkansas Tech in front, 79-53. Layup by Keener is no good. Rebounded by Kelsey McClure, but she walked with the basketball. She got the loose ball just as she was going to the floor, but rolled over with it. And then hit the deck and rolled over, and that is traveling. Turnover for the Golden Suns, the 13th of the game. The Golden Suns +2 on the turnover margin, and they have a 16-1 edge in points off turnovers tonight. And they have not allowed Henderson State a single second chance point. Feed into the low post for Keener. Keener has it tied up by Caroline Eubanks. The possession arrow favors the Golden Suns. And they will get it back with 1:44 to go. Bree Bozier will check in for the Reddies. Fabiana Monte will re-enter the game for the Golden Suns. As they take a moment to wipe some perspiration off the floor, Monte will replace Callie White. Her night's work is done with 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. She made 2 3-pointers tonight. Golden Suns were 6 of 13 from beyond the arc in the first half. Fabiana Monte into the front court on the dribble for the Golden Suns. Gives it left wing for Richardson, fakes a 3, drives the baseline, 14-foot jumper will not go. Offensive rebound, Eubanks. Eubanks goes up and draws a foul with 1:28 to go. Eubanks will shoot 2. The foul on Henderson State is on McKendra Simmons. She gets her second, team foul number 4. And Caroline Eubanks heads to the free throw line for Arkansas Tech. First try is no good for the senior from Springdale. Eubanks appearing in career game number 104. She missed them both, and Simmons gets the defensive rebound for the Reddies. 1:23 remaining. Henderson State will fall to 11 and 14 overall, 10 and 9 in the Great American Conference. Drive by Bozier, and a whistle and a foul committed by Arkansas Tech. Kelsey McClure called for the foul. It's her third. Team foul number 3. In for the first time for the Golden Suns is Savannah Kate Smith, a 5'8" freshman guard from Perryville. She replaces Kelsey McClure, whose night's work appears to be over. Inbounds pass, right wing for Bedford. Bedford drives into the painted area, dishes out left side for Weber. Weber drives and draws a foul. She'll shoot 2 free throws with 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining. The foul is on Savannah Kate Smith of Arkansas Tech. Her first personal foul. Henderson State is just 6 of 11 at the free throw line tonight, 55%. This is Weber's second trip to the line, and she is now 1 for 3 as she makes the first one. Cuts the Arkansas Tech lead to 79-54. The second one is no good, but Simmons gets an offensive rebound. They get it out for Haley Henson. Henson bounce pass on the baseline for Bozier. Bozier drives, cut off by Eubanks. She double dribbled. And the Golden Suns will get it back courtesy of turnover number 17 by Henderson State. Fabiana Monte, Mackenzie Morris, Savannah Kate Smith, Tierney Richardson, and Caroline Eubanks are the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech. Fabiana Monte gives it left side for Richardson. 18 on the shot clock, dumps it in for Mackenzie Morris. Morris, 12-foot jumper, no good. Rebounded by Mo Bedford of Henderson State. Reddy's into the front court. Bedford goes to the left wing. Bedford drives, spin move, strip loose, and stolen by Tierney Richardson. Shot clock and game clock basically identical. Richardson into the front court. And she'll put up a 3. It is short, no good. Rebound is saved by Mackenzie Morris. 17 seconds left in the game. Morris for 3, good. Mackenzie Morris with the three-pointer from the left corner. Her first three-pointer of the season. And it's 82-54. Golden Suns by 28. It is for the Golden Suns, their 7th three-pointer of the night. Timeout. The time is now expired as Lexus Weber holds the basketball, and that'll do it from Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Our final score is Arkansas Tech 82, Henderson State 54, and the Golden Suns are outright champions of the Great American Conference for 2015-2016, and they clinch the 33rd 20-win season in the 39-year history of intercollegiate women's basketball at Arkansas Tech University. Golden Suns win 82-54. Back in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball. Back at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, where the Golden Suns are outright champions of the Great American Conference for the year 2015-2016. And we are joined now by Dave Wilbers, the head women's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech University. And Coach, when it comes to championships, it's never as much fun to share as it is to have it outright. Congratulations on winning the title outright. What does this mean to you and to this group of players?
Well, it means a lot of hard work and just, staying course, because it's a long and tough season. And, I always say there's a lot of conferences in the country that have good teams, but our league's one of the toughest leagues just because of the travel. You play 22 league games. There's 4-day trips. And, it's tough every night. So,